Well, we'll rather take Ishmael Ashite, who's the NPP Greater Accra Chair, who's addressing a press briefing happening now at the NPP headquarters, and we'll bring you the feed now.
Stop at nothing to achieve his goal of holding on to power against the stated fear of 8 out of 10 Ghanaians that the future direction of the country will be bleak under his leadership. He knows fully well that he is on the highway to losing this election, and has given notice that he will stop at nothing in his plot to overturn the mandate of the people, but he will not succeed. Amen. We will conclude by repeating our call on President act of political victimization and criminalization. We are calling on him to remove his manipulation state security agencies and allow them to perform their duties professionally. Those bogus charges against the men must demand the immediate release of the 3 South Africans in accordance with the medical access to Captain Koda. From here, we will head to the BNI to peacefully table an official complaint to them and ascertain information on the current status of Captain Koda. We will ask our party supporters to remain calm in the face of this provocation. We will continue to demand and insist in every legitimate way available to us that the state operates, but under the authority of rule of law and not the rule of man. To compromise this is to compromise the security of our well-being as a nation. We thank you for your attention.
First of all, we want to thank you, but let me take the opportunity to introduce those at the high table too before Chairman starts. We have our Western Regional Secretary, Mr. Charles Bisi. We have the National Treasurer of the party, Mr. Abankwah Eboa. We have our Member of Parliament for Ayawaso Central, Honorable Henry Korte. Yes. Our Member of Parliament for Tema Central, Honorable Kofi Brakon. And then other parliamentary candidates who joined us as well. I saw the Regional Women Organizer for Greater Accra, our National Nasarawa Coordinator, Mr. Kamaldeen. and okay, our Member of Parliament for Kaikwe South. Again, yesterday we heard that Koda had been released. We cross-checked, it wasn't true. This morning too, we've heard the same story, but we are giving the state security up to 2 p.m. today. If as a party we do not see in evidence and see Captain Koda in flesh, the state security and the Mahama administration must confront us on the streets. So for now, this is what we will put out, unless there are some few questions that you may want to put. If not, we want to thank you for your attention. But if by 2 p.m. today we do not see him in flesh and in physical, Mahama and his people must be willing to confront us on the street. Thank you.
No amount of intimidation.
Well, we heard at the tail end of that press briefing, Ishmael Ashite, who's a Greater Accra chairman of the new Patriotic Party, addressing supporters there, the party's headquarters. Well, we also did hear from Samioko, who's the national youth organizer of the party, given a deadline of 2 p.m. For the release of Captain Koda. We'll get details of what happened at the party's headquarters when we're joined by our reporter who is on the ground at the NPP's headquarters to understand exactly what's been happening at the headquarters with regards to that press briefing. This is News Desk here on Joy News. Stay with us. We've got a lot more.